Welcome back to Man Across New Horizons. I'm dear darling. Shall we see what's going on our lovely, spectacular little island of Fawnhollow today? No, we're not doing it again. We're not doing our adjective game again. Even though it lasted for like 6 videos, I don't even know. It feels like a lifetime, you know. How time absolutely whizzes by and also moves at a snail pace at the same time. Isn't it kind of weird? You know, time, mysterious ways, human perception of the passage of natural causes. Wait on. That wasn't quite how I meant to phrase that. I don't know how I meant to phrase that. Let's move on to that, shall we? Excuse me. Anyway, hello there everyone. Right now in Fawnhallow, it's 5:14 PM on Monday, November 16, 2020. No big news today. While going through my mental checklist this morning, I was really interrupted by an errant maple leaf. After brushing it off my head, I came to a realisation that fall must be coming to an end. Or a start. Or halfway through. I guess it's near the end. I do hope you'll remember to enjoy this beautiful and vibrant time of year before winter sets in. Oh yes, I actually saw this on the November update. On the Nintendo thing is, like we had sakura blossoms back in spring, we're going to have maple leaves falling around. Those who use the DIY recipes app will find a new recipe in the red leaf pile. You're welcome. I can't speak at all. So we've got some more autumnal recipes. I don't know if mushrooms are still growing. I kind of assumed they were, but who knows for sure. See, we've got some maple leaves falling. We've got red. Crazy Red, who's other stuff for today. Stone Abs Dear. Sometimes writing that is nice because you can write things that you might not say out loud in person. Then again, I say almost everything out loud. Yours and Sonus Rowan. What does that even mean? Look at all these pretty autumn leaves falling which you can catch, I think. I thought you could. I thought you could catch them with your net. Maybe only some of them? Or maybe you can't. Maybe they just fall around. Oh, you know, I bet it's these ones that you can catch with a net, the much more prominent ones. Excuse me. This maple leaf is such a pretty red. It's like the exact colour of fall. So yeah, we got some of those to be collecting as the autumn leaves fall around. Should we see if someone's moved into what's his name? Caesar's abode yet? Oh, I forgot we made a ramp over there. We don't have to run this way anymore. What are you looking at, Rowan? Just staring straight out into a cliff, which is oh, no one's moved in yet. I don't think we've got enough Nook Mile tickets to really go exploring for another one. For a different villager. We can try. As of for now, that's not the tool I wanted. Shall we see what Crazy Red's got to offer? Interestingly, the loading screen was not very slow this time. It seems that the past few days it's been taking increasingly longer times before it loads in. So I'm glad today wasn't too long. So what we got here? We got the Mona Lisa. That's a fake. We got this one, which we already have. We got this one I've never seen before. Let us see. This one's always genuine, okay. And this one, I'm pretty sure we've got this one. Or we've seen a genuine one of this one. This one's fake anyway. So, I guess that makes it easy. Don't even have to check. We've got 2 legitimate ones. One of them which we have already had. And the other we don't have. I don't know why you keep on bringing this fake Mona Lisa here. Red, I swear you have this every single time we visit. Alright, so we take our leave. What are we going to do today? We're probably going to be destroying our river. I mean, out of context, that sounds terrible. We're restructuring our river. As we try and figure out where everything goes. I suppose we'll be capturing some maple leaves as we go as well. Trying to find some of them to catch. Keep an eye out for recipes as well. Oh, we should have a scour up and down our beach to see if we got any washed up. I can't think of word recipes. I just said a word and forgot it. Yes, I guess autumn really is ending now, isn't it? The leaves falling off the trees in preparation for winter, as it in deciduous regions. Less so in evergreen forests. hence the name Evergreen and all that. Can't seem to see the recipe for today. I don't know how many of these maple leaves we will be catching. Actually, do we have enough? Maybe if we check the ATM, we might actually have enough. Was it 300? Okay, maybe not. But we should still check it anyway. To get a Nook Mile ticket, I was going to say, see if we could do an emergency trip. Not an emergency trip, but a trip to see if we got the opportunity to find a villager we want. We don't currently, so, you know. As time goes by, that happens. Isn't there more of a... Oh, this is back in stock. I've been meaning to buy this for, like, ever, but it's never been back in stock. KK Reggae. We've got this one, apparently. Because I missed it, like, last time it was in stock, which was ages ago. And unfortunately don't have that in real life. The Animal Crossing Switch. I wish I did, but what I originally wanted to do was I wanted to wait for when they announced the new Animal Crossing coming out. I was going to wait because I was like, they absolutely, when they release it, are going to have an Animal Crossing Switch because Animal Crossing is obviously massive. So I was going to wait to buy that Switch. But then like a lot of time passed and I was like, okay, I'm just going to buy this Switch. And luckily I didn't wait for Animal Crossing because it came out like 9 months after I bought this Switch. So that would have been 9 months. I would have had, well, fun times like this. So yeah, is there, what I was going to say is there's no more symbolic, natural symbolism for the passage of time than falling leaves, are there? It feels odd, very poetic if anything. Oh, perfect timing. So I've been reorganising my place and selling the things I no longer need. But it's not going quite as planned. Okay, Vivian, how can I help? Let me buy everything. Humble sweater, sure thing. Do you want 8,000 bells for it? By all means, Vivian. Treat yourself. It's probably a bit patronising if I do that, so. Let's just move on swiftly from that. Yeah, I mean, Fallen Leaves. Very nice passage of time. I feel like I bring this up every single time. There's always this poem we studied back in secondary school in English literature about falling leaves. I wonder if I can find it. I can't remember anything about it except for we had like a whole anthology of poems to study, and this is one of the ones which I actually somewhat remember. Not the context of, we also had like Yellow Palm, that one I remember pretty well. Belfast Confetti. What else do we have? Out of the Blue, Come On Come Back, and I don't remember any of the others. You know, I wonder if I can find it. What? Hold on. We're going to be talking about poems, I guess, in this one. What exam board did I do? I think I did AQA, but they've updated it since. Teaching from September 2015. This doesn't seem right. Specification? Paper 2. Components from the course. Shakespeare and Unseen Poetry. I guess that's right. Maybe? Excuse me. No, paper 1's poet. Excuse me, I'm just trying to... I can't put water here because I'm too near a tree. I'm trying to take away water here, if anything. How can I want to see the anthology. Anthology order form? What? I had to order the anthology? I don't want to order the anthology. I'm not a teacher. What do I need this for? I can't believe teachers need to order this. What happened to my Google Chrome? I don't know. You know, we're not going to give up on this. I'm going to find these poems for you, and you'll get my dramatic reading of them. What is going on? My computer is breaking. What's going on? This is a bit worrying, because the Google Chrome there's now a black bar at the top where the address bar usually is. My memory usage isn't even that high. I guess OBS's power usage is very high right now. Is that bad? But nothing's really being capped out. I don't know what on earth is going on. Okay, let's just close that Chrome, reopen it. I'm still a giant black bar off the top of Chrome. You know what? Maybe it's because I can't have OBS open and do that at the same time. So I'll have to. There's poetry anthology, never to be seen. You know what? I can use my phone. That's the power of having multiple devices. I keep jumping back and forth over the river when I just want to fill this in. Okay, let's try and think. It was AQA, GCSE, poetry, Petri apparently, poetry, anthology, and we did the wartime section. AQA anthology of poetry. Is this it? This is a sample. No, this is a wrong anthology. Wait, I didn't search wartime. I just said the word and didn't do it. Wartime. I think we actually had to buy it. Stop this jumping nonsense. AQA poetry anthology? Is this it? Ozymandias. We didn't do this one. I know that poem. That's a poem about some guy trying to withstand the test of time, isn't it? I seen like a comic strip. Comic strip. Drawn about it. Section B, power and conflict poetry. Maybe this is what we did? Accept and continue. Oh my gosh, please stop jumping over this. Yeah, here we go. Bayonet Charge by Ted Hughes. I forgot about that one. Oh, this doesn't have all of them. Poppies I think we did as well. Charge of a Light Brigade. Road Noble 600. Wait, these are all different to the ones we had. I mean, obviously the year I did one was definitely different. Is it this one? Okay, what year did I do GCSEs in? I need to think. Because they've changed them out. They changed a lot of these poems still. Okay, let me think. I've got to think. This year is 2020. 2019, 2018, 2017, 2016. 2015, 14, 13. So 2013, I think. It's back when we did it. Do you think anyone's backed it up? Because we definitely didn't have one called Kamikaze. Maybe we weren't AQA. Oh well, doesn't really matter. We're here to talk about falling leaves rather than conflict poetry. And I don't know why my Chrome's like this. This is very strange. What if I minimize Chrome? Oh, it works now. It's just very strangely it doesn't work when maximized. You know, I guess we're doing some computer stuff, debugging at the same time here. This is incredibly strange. What is going on my computer? Oh well, I'll figure it out afterwards, don't you worry. I think it's probably because OBS is on at the same time, and maybe some of my... Actually no, hold on, my computer part shouldn't be dying. That'd be bad. Falling Leaves poem. Let's see, Falling Leaves by Margaret Postgate Cole. Today as I rode by, I saw the brown leaves dropping from a tree in a still afternoon, when no wind whirled them whistling to the sky, but thickly, silently, they fell like snowflakes wiping out the noon, and wandered slowly thence, for thinking of a gallant multitude, which now all withering lay, stained by no wind or of age or pestilence, but in their beauty strewed, like snowflakes falling on Flemish clay. I actually remembered none of that, to be honest. Didn't look much at Falling Leaves. But there you go. A beautiful poem. Just took me 15 minutes to find. About the falling leaves of autumn. Is that why autumn's called fall in America? Because it's called falling leaves? Because of the falling leaves? Or leaves falling? I mean, I respect the straightforwardness of it all, to be honest. You might expect me to be like, that's dumb. That's not dumb. What good is a word if it isn't descriptive, huh? And I can't think of anything more descriptive than that. Oh, you know what? It's probably because I have Photoshop open at the same time. So it's probably... that's probably eating up all my memory. Nope, still not. Still not working? Alright, whatever. This is a restart the computer situation, probably. At least I imagine so. I don't know. Autumn, always my favourite season. So it feels, it's a good sense of mildness compared to winter and summer. I don't like hot weather, so I do prefer winter over summer, which is probably also why I prefer autumn over spring, because it's just a little bit colder. I like things slightly on the mild to cold side, which is a bit strange, but I don't know. I just think the earthly colours are very nice during the autumn time. And there's always like, people always use autumn time as a sense of melancholy and grief, right? Because it's literally used to represent like time passing, of course, with leaves dying off of trees. Not even in a symbolic way, literally what they're doing. Ready to conserve it. What is it like? Because in winter time they won't have enough photosynthesis because of the shorter hours or something, so they conserve that energy or matter. I can't really remember. It's been a long time since I've done any sort of tree biology. Dendrology. I think that's trees. Yeah, I don't know. That sort of like reminiscent feeling or aura you get from autumn or fall, as you might call it. It's nice. There are falling leaves, a pile of leaves in the ground. Also very pretty. Actually, when's Thanksgiving, now I think about it? Because we're going to have an Animal Crossing event of Thanksgiving somewhat soon, presumably. Despite it being an American holiday, but, you know, fair enough. Large American audience. Sometime in November, right? So it should be sometime this month. Let me see. I'll Google it. Oh yeah, I forgot my... When is Thanksgiving? Second Monday in October. Oh, for Canada. Fourth Thursday in November. 1, 2, 3... 26th. It's pretty late this year. Yeah, sorry, that was a bit of a conversational whiplash, wasn't it? I was just thinking about it. Because I was... If you want to know how my mind works, I was like, I was talking about the pretty colours of autumn and fall, and I was like, it looks really pretty in Animal Crossing in the fall. Which I'm playing right now, obviously. I wonder what events there are on Animal Crossing. Oh yeah, we've had Halloween. Oh wait, there's Thanksgiving as well, isn't there? And that's how I came to that conclusion. Let's talk about Thanksgiving, just very randomly. Don't really know much about it, except for you eat a lot of food. Anyway, yeah, we'll keep this sort of like, this sort of square in, I think. Just so we got something to build out from. It's not what I meant to do. So I do want to keep it rather symmetrical, I think. But not like so symmetrical that it looks uncanny. It should be symmetrical enough that it looks nice rather than bad. In my honest opinion. We actually covered up quite a lot of river today. I think we'll... I didn't think we'd get it done all in one episode, but still. Yeah, the falling leaves of autumn. Very pretty. It's just like such an aesthetic, you know? Might seem like a strange word to use, but it really is. It's just so pretty. It's like taking the coziness that the cold winter of winter brings, but not to the extent that it's actually too cold. But it still keeps the mildness of it. It's like a nice in-between of summer and winter, of the two extremes. Finding some resolution in the middle of autumn. Which I suppose spring is as well, but like in the other direction. Spring being like the birth of new life, and autumn being like the end of it. That's a bit macabre, I didn't mean it like that, but you still... I mean, I'm just saying what's being symbolically used throughout literature in the past. I committed no sin except for one of enjoying imagery. Symbolism? I don't know. I don't know where I've gone with this. Must be pretty crazy though to be a leaf on a tree. On a deciduous tree. On an evergreen tree, you're just kind of there for, you know, the entire time, aren't you? You're there for the ride. You sort of, you'll be brought into this world as a leaf on a branch, and you're like, yeah, you know, this is just how I'm going to spend the rest of my life. As a deciduous tree, you'll be like, alright, I'm born in spring, growing. It's been about half a year, and now I'm just going to peace out. See ya. Obviously, you know, trees aren't sentient, and if they were sentient, well, they might be sentient, but... And we'd never know. We have no way of communicating, as far as I know. And, the leaves probably aren't separate entities of the trees. This does remind me of some, I don't even know what show it was, because I was so young when I saw it. It was like a clip off TV I saw where they cut into a tree or whatever, and they were like, look, you can see the tree breathing. Or it just showed, like, the flesh part of the tree. And me, my younger self, was like, I don't see the tree breathing. And I don't know if it's just something me like misremembering the context of a clip, like maybe there were some people who believe they could talk with trees or something. Please stop this jumping. Or it was just like some scientists talking about like trees using photosynthesis for and respiration and all that stuff to create glucose for energy and all that. What? Not nonsense. I keep calling things nonsense when they aren't. It's just a filler word I use. Don't pay it much notice. Yeah, and I was like, I can't see this tree breathing. Why'd I bring that up? I don't know. The whole point, like, to reinforce ideas that trees probably aren't sentient. You never know. I'm not saying it like I believe that trees secretly have like a brain or a soul or anything, but like, you know, I'm not really an expert on trees. Maybe they do have something which is akin to like a sea sponge, having some sort of central nervous system, which is why sea sponges are like animals or creatures or something, despite not really satisfying most of them the necessary requirements for being one. Because, you know, you got like Mrs. Gren and all that, right? Moving, respiration, sensing, growing, reproduction, excretion, nutrition, something like that. I don't actually remember if that applies only to animals or if it applies to plants as well. I can't imagine it does, right? It's not really like plants move all that much, apart from through the process of growing or swaying in the wind, but that's more like being influenced by external forces. Well, I guess growing isn't, but growing is a separate word entirely, so either way, it's probably not a very scientific definition of a living creature. They probably have their own parameters of which to judge that by, which I am not privy to, which is understandable. Did not study biology, passed GCSE. But yeah, what was my point? I don't know what my point was. I don't know if I had a point. Trees aren't sentient, I guess. Unless we're talking of a fancy realm, and then you got ents and all that, right? Treants. Which now I think about it, is that treant just tree-ent? But they just didn't want to put 3 E's in a row, so they took one of the E's out and turned it to an A. My mind has been blown. I don't know if that's true or not. I'm taking that as my headcanon. How much of this river we got left? We're pretty close to the end. Where she got rid of his whole river? In one day. Fancy that, huh? I don't know why I looked over to the left as if you were standing there or something. I was directly talking to you. You, the viewer. I'm not actually talking to some invisible entity. Or unseeable, well, I guess I'm talking to myself. My own mind. Which is kind of unseeable. Well, but not, like, inconceivable. Does that make sense? That doesn't really make sense. You know what? We'll just move past that. You know, I haven't really been keeping an eye out for any presents which may be floating by. So I might have missed out on some. What should be not bad per se, but like a real darn shame, huh? Because that could be plenty of recipes we're missing out on. Because I do know there definitely is autumn furniture, because I heard, I think it's Sylvana's house. If she wasn't one of my first visitors, if she wasn't, sorry, one of my first neighbours, she would have a very autumnal themed housing, which I'm kind of sad I missed out on. I could probably Google it right now. I forgot my Chrome's like this. Why is it like this? Sylvana Animal Crossing. Oh, I spelled that horribly wrong. Animal Scroggings. What does that even mean? I just want to see what oh, hello. What you think about Ryan? It's a me of folks been calling you Schmoopy Lady, because that's cool. Sounds like a special move. Is it right if I call you Schmoopy? Sure. Score 1 for me, Schmoopy. Let's see what house looks like. Oh, hers is springtime. Okay, so someone else has an awesome house then. Savannah's very much cherry blossom and spring themed, my bad. Got the seasons mixed up there. There's only 4 of them, so you might be like, how do you get seasons mixed up, you know? Well, it's not really I got the seasons mixed up, it's more like I got the decoration mixed up in my head and associated the wrong season to it. Alright, if you wanted a technical explanation, which I know you didn't, because you didn't think about it for more than 3 seconds, unlike me apparently. But no, my point is, I haven't really been looking out for any of these recipes. I think my Joy-Con drift keeps drifting my camera upwards, so it's like in this position rather than down here. Makes it kind of hard to see the sky, which is kind of what you need if you want to look for things flying above you, huh? But I've also not heard the sound cue, but I've also been talking continuously for about half an hour, so very likely I just talked over it. Or it came by when I was trying to fix my computer. Yes. Isn't it weird how these are all maple leaves, despite the fact we have no maple trees in our town? Like, the fruit trees definitely aren't maple trees, just by definition of them being a fruit tree. What are the plain trees? They kind of look like oak trees to me. Or I guess they could be maple trees, but maple trees don't look like that, do they? But they do have maple leaves on them. So maybe they are maple leaves. I just kind of assumed they're oaks, to be honest. Oak seems like your run-of-the-mill tree. Not to like put it down or anything. But it's sort of just like name a type of tree. Oak probably comes to mind first. I don't know what would be second. Birch? Is that what people think of? I bet second's actually probably something like apple tree or something. I don't know, that seems like a Family Feud question. We asked 100 people in America to give us a response to this question. Name a type of tree. That's not a question, now I think about it, but still. Oh no, you know, that's a better pointless question. Thing is, there's a lot of different types of trees, aren't there? Depending on how specific you want to get. You get like silverwood, and then different taxonomies. I don't know. I can't remember the word. There's like kingdom, phylum, whatever. Species. Oh, I guess that's for, I don't know if that's for animals or if it's for plants as well. Either way, I don't know. And here we go. We've cleared out the river and we've only got a minute left. I don't think there's really anything we can do in a minute. So I guess we'll round off this episode here. I didn't realise our house was misaligned. That's okay, so we need to move our house away anyway, and then move it back here. Because we need to build up this part, which will be on top of a mountain. I guess we can move our house now. Nah, I can't be bothered. To be honest. We'll just round this episode off here. Oh, actually we'll shoot this down. I missed again. Why is it going? Is it me or is it moving vertically through our island? Handlebar massage. Wonderful. So if you have been watching, thank you very much. It's been Animal Crossing New Horizons. I've been Dear Darling. Likes, comments, subscriptions, all greatly appreciated. Join my Dear Darling Discord down in the description below. Follow me on Twitter if that's what you like. I don't tweet anything, to be fair, but I'm trying to get better about that. Trying to. Hope we can see each other again. But for now, it's our farewell. So until next time, bye bye for now.